I do think that he had in mind, to a degree, a desire to instill Mexican culture, his idea of Mexican culture into me. It was part toughening up, part, you need to learn to be Mexican. One of the first phrases he taught me in Spanish, and this was even before we left, was to say, soy mexicano. And I always felt kind of weird saying it because I didn't identify as Mexican. I was just this 5, 6-year-old kid into Star Wars. That's what I was. So it was kind of weird to have to say that, but needless to say, I've come to assimilate that and have some pride and stuff and whatnot in that now. But yeah, I think there was certainly an aspect of cultural. I learned Spanish really quickly, actually, because I was, I was like, almost 7 years old when we got there, and so I was dropped like straight into it. I knew like a few key phrases, just like gracias and por favor. That's it. And everything else I learned them, just like watching TV and playing with other kids in the neighborhood and so forth. And when you're young, you just kind of suck up languages and just about anything else. So yeah, I was speaking Spanish pretty fluently. I'd say within about 4 months of arriving. My identity while I was there was always, always, always that of an American in Mexico. I felt constantly like I was in the wrong place. Not an outsider. I felt like I belonged there, like I could live there. I fit, but it wasn't the place I was supposed to be. I assimilated to the culture pretty quickly. I mean, I learned to talk with their kids and so forth, but their impression of me actually was always the American kid. I was always the American kid, and they would give me nicknames related to that, like Güero for being lighter skinned than them, El Gabacho, El Gringo, El Americano, and so on. And I was okay with that. I mean, because that's who I was. But I kind of didn't. I tried not to worry about it too much. I tried not to overthink it. I just wanted to kind of be and not get beaten. It was a very abusive thing, my dad. But anyway, but yeah, my identity all the time that I was there was I belong in the United States. I don't belong